It's me again. In some very crazy windows down type of hair. Because I went and treated myself a coffee this morning because last week was just a little mentally hard. And so we're going to start off this week with a little bit of a treat. And that rhymed. But we're here again to talk and put on some makeup because why not? Yeah. Okay. I feel like I may not have as much to talk about compared to last time, which is good because I know a 25-minute long video is not what everyone wants to watch, apparently. Thanks for the feedback, everybody. But no, I want to share something that's like truly amazing. I make myself journal every Monday just to start off the week right, and there's days throughout the week that I'll like feel like I really need to journal, and I'm sitting there out on my balcony journaling away, and all of a sudden I thought of my friend Ross, who passed away earlier this year, and he just kind of popped up in my head. He does that occasionally. I look up and there's trees that's like, I mean, right by my patio. And there's this branch and there was a red cardinal right there on that branch. That's like the closest to my balcony. And I was like, oh, hi, hey buddy. And it was one of those timing things that when I was writing in my journal, and then all of a sudden when I was thinking about him, and then I look up and there's this red cardinal. You know, it's one of those things where it is going to be okay. Things are going to work out, and this week is going to be a better week. So I just needed to share that because I think everyone has these really bad weeks or multiple weeks, 1 week, a day, an hour. It can suck. And something so small but also so huge can just change, and I'm taking that as a symbol of this is going to be a better week for me. So thanks, Ross, really appreciate you, buddy. So but yeah, it's a pretty good morning so far, but I still got the acne going. This is fun. I got my first rejection letter from a job, so lots of emotions last week. And I just wanted to say that I know there's probably a lot of us out there who are job hunting during this time because of just a pandemic, and like that's the main reason why I've been furloughed was because of a job that the pandemic affected it. And so here we are 3 weeks later job hunting, and I got my first email back, and I'm happy at least I got the email to tell me like, hey, you know, we're gonna hang on to your resume and for future like job openings, which is nice that they said that, but I don't know if that was just like what they say to everybody. But I'm gonna take it glass half full and say they liked me, but not for that position. And I can also tell you, I'm using a little bit of a different foundation today, and I can put that down in the description rather than talking about it. And honestly, it didn't affect me right away. It was more of like, okay, bummer, this is not the one for me. And so, later in the week, last week, I actually came across a job that I think would be about perfect for my scenario and just for me. And my fingers are really crossed, at least to get an interview to find out more about the position and see if I'm a good fit for them. I don't know. The normal things that you are hoping for an interview. That hurts like hell. Oh. I'm a couple days past 18 weeks. And September 25th I have my next doctor's appointment, and that appointment will be my 20 weeks. And for most of you know, that is where they do the anatomy ultrasound, aka I get to find out the gender of my baby. Holy shnikes! I'm actually pretty calm about it right now, even though it didn't look like it. But there's been days where I'm like, I need to know, and just dying on the inside. And today I'm a little bit more okay about it, but that may change here in like an hour. And it's one of those things where I told my OB, being like, hi, like, you know, you may not want me to tell me in the room because I'm going to either once, I don't know how I'm going to react. So, but I'm loud. For most of you who do know me, I'm a very loud person. And so with that being said, I don't know if I want to be showing that much of emotion in front of a bunch of people I don't know, because once we leave that office, I'm still going to be on a very huge emotional roller coaster. And but I'm very excited to find out so we can put a name to our baby and not call it It or Alien or Baby K, even though Baby K is like really, really cute. And that's probably what we're gonna do anyways. And it's like one of those things that I know a bunch of my girlfriends are all like, we need to know your gender so we can start shopping, which is the sweetest thing, that people want to buy my baby things. And I'm feeling very loved whenever I hear those things. Because one, I'm dying to buy things as well. So I feel them. But no, it's, of course, everyone has that question of, do you like have a feeling, or do you have a preference of like what gender you want and blah, blah. So let me ask and I'll talk about that. And so this will be fun because I could do another video whenever I can tell the world of what my gender of my baby is. And priorities, thinking ahead. My whole entire makeup rack is like right behind me. Hence the reason why I'm doing this. Oh, I'm trying this new thing, Airspun. I don't know. People rave about it. It's backwards. I don't know how to fix that yet. Sorry. I'm new. But anyways, so I've had a dream that it was a boy. I had a very vivid dream that I had a baby boy, and in the early stages, or like early in my pregnancy, I had the smallest little inkling that I was going to be having a boy. And so I know that a few of my friends are saying like, well, normally feelings can be right. And then I have the other group of friends that are saying like, yeah, but it could still be something else. I'm like, that's so true. So I have no idea, but I definitely have I like, now that it's getting closer, I have a small feeling it's a boy. And maybe that's just because there's 1% of me wanting it to be a boy, because Kyle, we talked about if we have a girl and what's gonna happen. That if we're having a girl, which is, I will be ecstatic as well, because then all the cute little clothes, and then I get to do makeup on her eventually. Blah. Full circle. Haha. Oh boy. Hey, no. Anyways, Kyle and I were talking about like if it was a girl, that he would betray me, because it would be daddy's little girl and he would give it anything that she would want. And that's not how this needs to work. And he was like, I won't, cave in all the time. I'm like, so you're telling me if our little girl, after I tell her no, and she comes up to you and is like, Daddy, can I have so-and-so, or blah, 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 I love you, and gives you these beautiful eyes and hugs you. And he's like, well, then yeah, I'm gonna give her whatever she wants. I'm like, we just lost. We are now lost as parents. We can't start this now when we don't even have the child. So, it's not looking good. But who's to say it wouldn't be the same if it was me, you know, having mama's boy type of situation. So, like I said, it'll be really fun. But I'm taking the polls of all my friends and family of like what they're thinking, and I got all my friends' guesses last night, and right now it's actually kind of down the middle. Half of them are thinking girl, half are thinking boy. But I think the ones that are thinking girl are probably wanting to purchase girl things, but I don't know. We shall see. Of course, we have names picked out because I'm a planner, and we thought of, like, we were thinking of names, and then all of a sudden, like, we came across these names, and I was like, oh, I'm in love with those. And it would be really hard to probably budge unless I came across something I love even more, which I haven't yet. This is dark, but I don't know. If I'm gonna wear blue, I wanted to go more of a brown and neutral colors. But I'm very excited. Plus, we get to like stare at our baby for a really long time through an ultrasound, because it's like, for those who don't know, at 20 weeks, you get to like, they check everything, like the brain, the bones, and like the veins, and you get to see everything. I don't know about the veins, but like everything. And that is like so cool that you can do that just from sound waves. Like that's what's mind-boggling. Science is really cool, y'all. But yeah, very excited for these things to happen. I'm really excited for that, because then I feel like after that it's like, okay, now I can start really going after my baby registry. And so give me all the things. But no, this hair is absolutely crazy. And I didn't put on a headband or anything, because we're just going at the makeup without really much of a thought. Well, let me put on some mascara, and then I'll wrap this sucker up with some lips, and then hopefully this is a shorter video for all of my viewers. And we're back, and I got some mascara on my eyelid. Of course I did, because I'm just a hot, sloppy mess. But I'm actually proud of the way I did my eyeshadow this time. So this is nice. But I actually feel better when I have makeup on some days, you know? You just feel pretty, and maybe, you know, the hair needs to be fixed, but let me put on the lips, and I think I'm gonna go with MAC, and it's called Satin. This is, wow, that's funny. And I still have not sharpened my lip liner, so we're just gonna not ever fix that, I guess. But yay! I like the way this turned out. So let me leave a small little tidbit here. Things are gonna work out. Be positive. And write down 5 things that you were thankful for today. I did that this morning, and I feel a lot better. But yeah, it could be as small as sitting out on your balcony and enjoying the weather, or a coffee, or you got to watch your favorite TV show, or you went grocery shopping and you're thankful for that. You know, the small things count, even on the worst days. And I just want to leave you all with that. And since if I'm going to be doing this regular, make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like it, and then subscribe, because this is happening. Kiki did tell me to go YouTube famous, so girl, I'm trying for you. Was that a wink? But yeah. Oh, check out Move It with Mandy. I'm still posting workout videos there for y'all and motivation. Move It with Mandy on Instagram. I'll add that below as well, because come on now. If you're at home, there's some really good things you can be doing with yourself. Squatting it, you know. Okay, it's time to go. I'm just gonna